Hello Libra, and welcome to your January 2019 love reading. I am Jade and this is Yes, Yes, Yes. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm so grateful for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. I'm really happy to read all of your comments and getting all the feedback. If you ever have a question or would like to reach out, feel free to leave a comment, or if you want to have a private reading, all of that information is in the box below. So I'd like to get started. I'm going to start with this new deck, which is called Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection by Mike Dooley. This is the overall for all of the signs. Things are about to get juicy. So yes, they are. I'll use that as an overall. And now I'm looking for Libra for January 2019. What does Libra have in store? Oh, let's see. Okay, I do feel this from Libras. I go where you go. So Libras, is there a partnership that you're in? I know we had a great last reading, well actually it's this month, it is still this month, where it was there was a lot of love coming in. So perhaps it's the partnering, the two moving together. I go where you go. All right, I'm going to do a Lenormand quick and dirty is what I call it. It's really about the path between the masculine and the feminine. So I'm just looking for the two significator cards, and then we'll read the pathway between them. So we'll see where we end up. So let's see where this story begins for Libra for January 2019 for love. Ooh, I think it's this one. That's our beginner card. Okay. So I'm just going to lay these out and we'll see where there's a feminine. Okay. So our feminine card is there. Let's see. We have the whip, and I'll pull these up for you. The fish, the child, the house, the clover, the book, the stars, and there's the masculine. Okay. So the feminine Libra is moving towards the masculine. We have the whip. Okay, now the whip is a card where it's not self-indulgent. It's definitely like it could be self-deprecating, but it's that we are whipping ourselves. There's some type of struggle, there's some type of argument even, or it could be a highly sexual card. I'm not seeing that around it, but there's something about the beating oneself up or telling yourself negative words. So, you know, this is about a past mistake. So you're kind of on top of yourself about something in the past. Now, what I will say is that there's something good coming, because you have the abundance card here with the child, which also means new things. Now, it could be an actual child, so there could be some pregnancy issue that's coming up, a situation, not an issue, because that has a connotation, but there could be an abundance of something new coming, or an abundance of fertility coming. So do keep that in mind. Now, it's also connected to the house. So there could be some new connection of it would be a stability. So the home is when it's a shared home where it's kind of in between you and the masculine. So that would mean that we're wanting a new home. Maybe you're searching for a new home for each other together to move in together, and there's a lot of new homes out there. And in the past, you might have beat yourself up for not saving enough or not being prepared for this newness. But that's okay, because we're getting to all these positive cards coming up. You're going to have luck finding this new stable connection or stable home. It could be a physical place or just a feeling of stability. But it is definitely destined and lucky for you. Now, we're getting closer to the masculine, so this is part of his story, is that the luck will breed some kind of information that comes out, and either he is a famous person, or that he is a dreamer, or that he's somebody who is absolutely destined for you to meet. So all of those things could be in play here, but the information that comes out is going to reveal him, or this information can be connected to this stability. So perhaps the destiny, the fact that this all is laying out perfectly in place and in order is coming together, and it's coming from a place where you never would have known this information to be coming from. The book is usually a secret being revealed, so something's being revealed, something about this destiny or his notoriety or maybe even his dreaminess or his ability to dream. So again, feminine, you go where he goes. If you're the masculine, be prepared because your feminine is coming towards you in this way where there is a mutual desire for stability. Even if it's not the physical home, stability in the relationship is in a relationship is where you are halfway. So you go where she goes. All right, so that's beautiful. Basically, you're both looking for the stability of a new home, something, very simple it could be. All right, I also want to use the Line Strider and the Klimt Tarot. I've pre-shuffled, but I'm going to do a few more, and this will just give me an overall idea of your energies, where they are right now, and what you're working towards. So this is for the feminine, the Line Strider. And we'll see where it's all going to begin very soon. And let's get the masculine deck in order. Okay, so where does the masculine for Libra begin? Right there. All right, so here we are. For the feminine, we have the Page of Cups. So there's an emotional offer. The page brings things forward. It's also an immature or a small offer. So this is you. This is your energy, feminine. So stepping forward, there's a small emotional offer that you're making. And it could be because in the past there was some hurt, and whatever the reason is that you're not ready to make a full offer. It could be that you beat them, like we were talking about earlier, that you were beating yourself up about something in the past. So that's causing you to just make a small offer, just a little step forward. Now for the masculine, we're at the Queen of Cups. So the masculine is taking all of this forward. We're going from the page for the feminine to the Queen. Okay, and I love this for the masculine because you want to be emotionally secure, and you want to be available, and you want to be committed, and you want to be nurturing of your partner. This is beautiful energy. It's also really nice and balanced, which is what Libras love. So you are in your masculine power in action, but you are also open emotionally, maturely, towards your feminine partner that's coming in. So both of you are in the energy of emotion, which is beautiful. This month is quite emotionally open for Libras. I think it's lovely energy, and I love that you're delving into it. So getting out of the mind and moving forward in the heart. Okay, let's see what else. We have the Four of Swords for the feminine, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. All right. So and these are all in the upright. The Four of Swords is taking a rest. So again, that could be why you're making just a small offer, because you're kind of resting, you're relaxing, you're gaining your energy from the past, from a lot of action that's happened in the past. So you're taking care of you. I love that. That's perfectly understandable. Six of Pentacles, here we are. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of, again, trying to seek balance, but it's also being offered and receiving. So we want to have the balance of receiving and giving. So you want to move towards this place. I feel like you're choosing to rest in order to be in a balanced position where you can give and take in relationship. And ultimately, the King of Wands is here, again, in the upright. And the King of Wands is highly masculine energy. This is the ultimate in creating the kingdom or the world or the life the way in which he wants. So again, I think you're in a place of offering a very small emotional offer, because you want to move into a place where you can act with clarity and decisiveness and with full power and belief in yourself. And so you're taking a rest in order to get to the place where you can be in balance in your relationship, so that you can give and co-create and act in the way that is fully powerfully the way that you want, which is a king. And again, that's beautiful energy to balance your feminine with your masculine so that you're balanced. Beautiful, beautiful, Libra. Okay, now for the masculine, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Tower in reverse, and we have the Knight or the Knave of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Seven of Swords, which is in the upright, which is beautiful. So the Seven of Swords is it's moving away from a situation that's no longer serving you. Now, this in standard decks, it's a sneaking away. It's a leaving something behind and trying to take what you can, trying to there's something like a distasteful about the card. But in this deck, it's really sweet and somber almost. So I think that you're just allowing for this old situation to fall away and you're moving on. So it's kind of along the lines of the 8 or the 6, excuse me, that moves along. But I think that you're kind of piecing out of it. So it's more, it's not about sneaking. It's kind of like saying, look, I'm done. And this could be an old situation or an old feeling that you were having. Maybe it's even, because it's swords, an old way of speaking or communicating, or leaving some of those old ways or old thoughts behind. Now we're moving into the Tower in reverse. So the Tower is, again, it's a shaking up of things, and that could be actually serving you with it being in reverse. It means that the universe is coming in to shake everything up for you, and there's a struggle, there's a resistance to that. And the resistance could be that there is this old way of being, that you're struggling from the old and the new. So this is the meeting point, this Tower moment. So it's a reflective thing because it's in reverse. Your things are changing, but you're also looking and involving yourself in the change introspectively. It's within you. So I think that this Seven of Swords is piecing out and you're moving on, but you're in process. You're in that transformation of moving on right now. And ultimately you want to get to the Knave of Pentacles. And the Knave is upright, okay? And this is a steady place. This is a solid place. This is a way of being that feels more comfortable for you in the long term. It's a Pentacles, which is totally different. We're, as Libra, you're an air sign. You are communicative, and you also are ruled by Venus, which means that you are of your heart and you want partnership. And so I think that with this Pentacles being here, you really want it to be steady and stable and none of this like back and forth and up and down stuff. You want it to be balanced. And this is the masculine here. So you want it to be balanced even within yourself, but also you want to offer this balance, this stable offer to someone else. And the Knave is still learning. So I feel like you have a glimpse, you have an idea of what the stability could be, and you're just learning to offer it. You want to offer it, and again, it's similar to the page up here. You want to offer a little bit and then see if you can go a little bit further with it, if it's safe to be vulnerable, if it's safe to move a little bit more and more. You have this beautiful relationship that's promised to you. You just have to move forward and really integrate whatever this change was that you're leaving behind, really integrate it so that then you can be in a more stable place. So let's just go back. In the very beginning, we had between the masculine and the feminine, we had the feminine moving towards the masculine, and we had, did I say that right? Actually, I feel like it was the masculine moving towards the feminine. So we had the masculine moving towards the feminine, getting past the challenges of feeling isolated, of wondering if this relationship is something that would really be connected. And now we're moving to to the feminine, who, I'm going to pull the cards back out. There you are. Okay. Oh no, I did say it wrong. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to be clear because I wasn't feeling that right. Okay. So here we go. The idea of having this stable home, this new connection between you two, is what was the real meeting place. So having this stability, again, I'm seeing it kind of in both the masculine and the feminine roles here, is that everyone's wanting stability. we first want to give stability to ourselves. We want to feel balanced within ourselves in order to move forward with another. So the feminine is moving towards the masculine. She's getting past any kind of self-doubts, any type of questioning herself or holding herself in a really negative place. I don't want you to talk badly about yourself. I don't want you to beat yourself up anymore, because now it's time to move forward. It's time to offer what you can, feel better, get your rest, get your understanding of balance, and then move forward, create that action so that you meet your masculine halfway at the stable home that you're really wanting. And then masculines, again, you're here trying to balance things out. You're in this dreamy, beautiful place. You're balancing yourself out. You want to move past whatever in the past has bothered you. And this is a communicative issue. We want to embrace whatever changes are happening so that then you can move to a more stable place in which you can offer something to your feminine in this stability, this soft and beautiful stability. So that is what I have for you, Libra. I wanted to make sure I had it all set up. So beautiful balance, beautiful connection. Again, it seems like the stability of the relationship is what's really driving you, both in the feminine and the masculine. I feel like you are the relationship sign. You teach us all how to do it. And if this is what we all have to do together, I go where you go, then I go where Libra goes. I understand that Libra is the one who's going to trend set for us, show us the way to be in divine and conscious communication and conscious coupling with another. I know you all are doing it. You're doing all the hard work for us. And I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you. So that's what we have. If you resonate with this, please let me know in the comments below. And for now, I'm sending you all of my love. I'll see you all next month.